Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Amateur Sports for tonight's Toronto Raptors watch along. And tonight, whew, we got a late one. You know me, famously love the 10 p.m. start times. I guess 10:30 is the worst we've ever had. But yes, it is a 10 o'clock start time for the Toronto Raptors tonight in their final scheduled Summer League game at the moment. Basically, however today goes, the Raptors win this game. They're going to be in the playoffs for Summer League. That's going to be exciting to see, which could lead to 2 more games. So, yeah, the fun hopefully will continue, and the Raptors hopefully will grab a win tonight. I just kind of wish they were able to do this game a little bit earlier on in the evening, but it is in Vegas. It is on West Coast time, so it is what it is. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're tuning in for a late one here tonight, very much appreciated. If you're here tonight, you are a true Raptors fan. Not only are you watching a Summer League game, you are watching a late Summer League game. So I appreciate everyone supported the channel tonight. And tonight, we do have the Golden State Warriors. And once again, the Raptors are favored to go and take this one. So hopefully we don't play with our food a little bit too much and we can get this thing done. Yeah, Thursday, man. Order the pizza now. What, for the 3-game win streak? Is it lagging a little bit? I got to tell you guys, I'll close some tabs. I got some stuff running in the background because of work. There might be a bit of lag for a little bit. Hopefully it's not super bad. Let me see. I don't know how bad it is. I'm gonna close a bunch of tabs. Yeah, I wish it was Friday. Jeez. Yeah, let me try to close some stuff. Okay. Let me know if that's helped it. I've closed some tabs. Okay, it's better. Okay, I've closed some tabs. Essentially, for my job, I'm uploading a video right now, and that is using a lot of the... It's working my computer. It's working my laptop very hard, but I have to get this uploaded. If I don't do it now, it's going to take like hours after the game to do it. And if I do it after the game, where the game's the end of like midnight, I don't want to be up till like 2 a.m. monitoring this stuff. So we got that. So please bear with me. I apologize if there are any issues with lag. Hopefully it is better now. It will, as time goes, it will only stand to improve because this will be going on in the background, as I said. But hopefully everyone's doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Yeah, I do wish it was Friday, but hey, it's almost Friday. It's a late one. I decided I got a couple beers in the fridge. Let's if it's been a good week, let's enjoy a pint or 2. I've only got 2, so I will be having both. Let's enjoy a pint for tonight's game. Raptors Summer League could be going on a playoff run. Could be going on a championship run, as I said in the title. Drinking an old faithful, an old classic tonight. Nothing fancy. No local craft. No IPAs. Just a straight up blue collar Coors Banquet. Coors Original. These days, if I'm going lager, it's a Coors Banquet. That is my selection. It's going down well these days. So, cheers to you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me tonight. Nice and refreshing. Yesterday, hey, what you been up to this week? Yesterday, I had my my rec soccer league playoff finals. I'm in a co-ed league. At least I was. The season is done. We had our finals yesterday. Nice 2-1 win. We got that Division II championship. Got some nice photos with the trophy. Unfortunately, we couldn't keep the trophy for very long, so we couldn't drink out of it. But I did enjoy some refreshments after that game. That was a fun one. Nothing like there are very few beers. Like people do like the hierarchy of beers and stuff, and the hierarchy of like the moments you're drinking beers. So like shower beer, deck beer, beach beer. Stuff like that. There aren't many as good as the post-game, like, rec league beer. Whether that be, in the change room, in the parking lot, whatever it is. There isn't much that flow as nicely as that one does. So I enjoyed that thoroughly. Let's have a look at the Warriors for today. Somebody did mention the chat. I'll say what's up to the chat in just a second here. Let's take a look at what the Warriors are dealing with. So the Raptors, as I believe, I checked, I saw 8.5-point favorites. Yes, 8.5-point favorites. So once again, the Raptors are favored by at least 8.5 points. Every game that I've streamed, so the last 3 games, including this one, the Raps have been either 8.5 or 9.5-point favorites. So once again, expected to win. Looking through this roster now, I'm not. I do know quite a few players. I'd say I know a lot of basketball players. When it comes to this Warriors roster, I ain't familiar with a lot. Yeah, I've heard of Alex Tui because I believe he just got drafted. LJ Cryer rings a bell. I know Isaiah Mobley mostly because I know his brother, Evan. Pretty much how I'm going to gauge Summer League is like how many players am I actually familiar with. And for the Golden State Warriors, look, like I know you come to the channel. Maybe you come to the channel for information, learning about players. I can't really give you much about this Golden State Warriors team. It just we're going to just see how it goes along the way. Raptors are expected to win. I'm going to trust the betting line to suggest the Raptors are pretty sizable favorites here. Let's go take care of business here. Let's get this one done. And let's go to the playoffs, man. I want to see a playoff run. Hey, if I'm watching Summer League, let's just add on to the excitement. These games have been exciting anyways, but let's do it. Starting 5 for today before I go through the comments. We had the same starting 5, which, yes, of course, means he's starting again. Colin Castleton. They are really just trying to make Colin Castleton happen. They are really just... Bobby Webster is on his knees. He is on his knees begging for Colin Castleton to do something. He is out here begging. I don't think it's going to happen, but they are really trying to see if it happen. I don't know. Maybe they saw he played 8 minutes in the game against Orlando, and Bobby was told James Wade, hey, man, you got to play this guy. We got to get a look at him. So he got like 20-something minutes against the Nuggets. Starters for today, Jamal Shead, Jacoby Walter, Jamison Battle, Colin Murray-Boyles, Colin Castleton. Yes, we all want Ulrich Shamshe to start, but he isn't starting. Jonathan Mobile, by the way, out for this game with a right hand sprain. He's been pretty good, I think. Some people haven't been too happy with it. I thought he's been okay, mostly on defense, so I wanted to see more of him anyways. All right, let's see what's up to the chat. I do like the crowns that we have in chat now, which you get for like leading the amount of chat or amount of comments you post in the chat throughout the stream. We have JK joining us saying, fell to my knees in the washroom after hearing Mobo was out. It is a little bit tough. Mr. Bro joins us. Thank you so much. We got a Mogway for sale asking, Mobo injured or coach decision? It's Mobo's injured here. It's not like the Raptors are pulling him because he's too good and like, nah, we don't want to risk injury. He's injured apparently. As Antonio says, that's no big deal. Give us our prospects more playing time. Yeah, I wonder if they'll stretch the rotation today. They've been going 10 deep, including Mobo. I wonder if they'll keep it at 10 and bring another guy into rotation, or if they will just go with a 9-man rotation. That's an interesting one, actually. I guess we'll see who kind of steps up for this one. Order pizza now, maybe for the 3-game win streak. I don't know. No pizza for me. I did what I did today. I am going to a potluck this weekend, and I'm bringing a deli platter. So I use this app called Too Good To Go, which you can get like stuff that's close to expiring at like a big discount in these mystery bags. So it'll be fine for like the event I'm going to. I'm not bringing expired stuff, but I got these. I got these deli mystery bags at Metro, and they come with a lot of these cold cuts, which I'm going to use for the deli platter, of course, and I'll supplement it with other stuff as well. But within this deli mystery bag as well, I got eight like rotisserie chicken sliders in each of them. So I have 16 rotisserie chicken sliders, and I got 2 chicken finger wraps in them. So that's been my dinner, and that's gonna be food for the next couple of days. I wasn't expecting all that food in the mystery bags. And I got 6 bags of like 200 grams of cold cuts, 16 rotisserie chicken sliders, buffalo rotisserie chicken sliders, 2 wraps for $25. Pretty good. I recommend. The app is called Too Good To Go. So no pizza for me. Buffalo chicken sliders for me. How many more games left? Who is eliminated? I don't. I think at this rate, if you're not 4-0, you're not gonna make the playoffs. Some seasons you 3-0, 3-1 is fine. Let's see. Yeah, you gotta be 4-0. So top 4 teams make the playoffs. It's based off of your point differential and your record. If the Raptors win this game, they're in the playoffs. They have the strongest point differential, even though they have played one less game than the Thunder, the Hornets, the Kings, the Timberwolves, and the Hawks, who are all 4-0. I guess the Clippers could win by a lot and overtake us. But if the Raptors win this game, they're in the playoffs for Summer League. If they lose this game, they are not in the playoffs for Summer League. So got to make sure we take care of business and get this game done today. Who do you think has improved the most on this Summer League team? Throughout Summer League, I'm going to take this question as who's improved the most, like that I'm seeing in Summer League. The player that's improved the most for me is Jacoby Walter. I was expecting a jump, but he looks a lot better, since I've seen him here. S. Antonio says Sean should receive a lot of PT today. Also, his usage should be up, as I'm assuming both him and Colin Murray-Boyles receive mobile shots divided between him. Hopefully, a bigger role for Colin Murray-Boyles offensively as a result. But yes, I am hoping, and I'm thinking we're going to get a lot of Shamshay today, which is a little bit exciting. The Raptors have at least one game after the one of the Warriors, with the opponent to be determined. Also to be determined whether the game would be a semifinal contest. Yes. So we'll see. David W. points out, we'll see if we get the win here. Bob's my uncle says, Caston starting. What the fuck is going on? There must be a minute restriction on Shamshay off the injury end of season. I think it's just... listen, I'm not happy either. I think it's just he's on a non-guaranteed deal. They want to give him as many opportunities to show if he can do something. I think, honestly, right now, he might be playing just for should we just cut him before training camp? Do we even want this guy at training camp? Maybe that's what they're kind of thinking right now. Certainly a possibility. I wonder. Might just be that. But they're giving him every chance to do something, basically. We'll see. Castro always sent a scheme, which is why he's getting the nod. I don't know. Shamshay's look really good, man, as I continue to say. Thomas Perry joins us, one of our members. Thank you so much. We'll shout out the members right here. 12-month member, Thomas Perry, Nick Killer. Doug B., a true stream OG, and he always has he's always rocking the sub badge as well, the membership badge. 12 months for him. Amazing stuff. Appreciate that. Let's see what the members are out here saying. Reminder to sub and like. Yes, if you're enjoying, like button, please, and thank you. Make sure you're subbed as well. Good video drop yesterday. I've been doing so many videos behind the scenes, guy. I'm going on vacation on Thursday next week, and I'm going to be away for 2 weeks on vacation. I come back for a weekend, and then I'm away in Vegas for work. Not that I'm complaining or anything, but I have to do a lot of videos before I go to prep for my vacation. So I've been recording and editing so many videos so that I can keep pumping out content while I'm away. So keep a lookout for that. So please support the stuff while I'm away as well. Don't forget about me while I'm gone, because I ain't forgetting about you. I'm still dropping all the content. It's been very busy stuff this week. Defense been straight up unbelievable. I think it's like 87 turnovers through 3 games. Just think about that number. Think about this number. The Raptors forced 87 turnovers through 3 40-minute games. 87. That is, sheesh, that's 29. That's 29 a game. That is crazy. If we win every number 1, yes. Pending Clippers, but very likely number 1 seed if we win this game. Jacob talks food is always best. I like my food. You know that. One day, I got to do a 999 stream. I got to do it. Maybe a member stream, just so that's not, I'm not airing that, just fouling this publicly. But I got to do a 999 stream for sure. Another life I think you would have killed as a cooking channel. I agree. I do really, if I had like unlimited time, unlimited energy, unlimited resources, I'd have a cooking channel for sure. I love to cook. I love to create content around it. It's just time, resources. I just don't have it, unfortunately. But I appreciate that, Doug. Might as well. I've worked to read before. Nothing I hated more than seeing food waste. Yeah, and you can get it super cheap on this app. So like it's stuff they're gonna probably throw out in a couple days. I get it cheaper. I'm gonna eat it. It's a great service. Really great service for the companies and for the people buying the stuff. Can Warriors take a W? I mean, they can. I don't think they will. How much do we have to win by? 1. Just win by 1, and we're gonna be good from a point differential standpoint. Buffalo chicken nacho dip, Thomas Perry says. Yes, I have made. There's like, if you get like just a rotisserie chicken, this is it. Frank's Red Hot, the hot sauce company, they have their own buffalo chicken dip recipe, which I've made before, and I have a friend who makes it quite a lot. That is phenomenal. So if you're ever looking for a good potluck item, which if I was, look, I have to go to a beach. I have to transport this thing. If I was going to like a friend's house, I would make something like that. I would ball out on a potluck dish. Like I've made some ridiculous items. Like, man, I make mean deviled eggs and stuff. But I have to go to a beach. I'm traveling far. I'm making it a little bit easier. Also, like there's so many people at these potlucks that like usually not a lot of the food even, not all your food might get eaten. So I don't go all out on this one. But buffalo chicken dip from the Frank's website is really good. There's 5 minutes to go in the game before, so I don't think we're actually gonna get this game for a while. Huh. So I have the Raptors channel on, but there's Houston, Portland for the next 5 minutes. I guess when you go last in the day, you end up getting shafted with games running late. So we're going to be chilling for a little bit longer. Happy Thursday. Where do I buy Dale Sports Ties? One of our somebody's always here saying happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Cheers to everyone. Where do I buy Jacoby stock? I don't know. I wish I could buy some. I wonder if I wonder if somebody's got an idea out there for like NBA player stocks in like a betting form. That'd be a really interesting market. I wonder if that could exist somewhere. You know what I mean? I can't think of how it would work. I guess you're betting on season-long futures, like, but you can't do that for really NBA. We have a new subscriber here. It was something Kumar. Did the stream crash? Are we back? Are we here? Am I here? I mean, lesson learned. Get my shit done in advance. I think we're good. Okay. Sorry about that. Apologies. No, it's good you let me know, because if something goes wrong, it's better than me yapping to nobody. Okay, I'm going to close. This one just finished uploading. I'm going to close this tab now. But it needs to upload. So it's done uploading the podcast. Now it needs to upload to YouTube. And again, this takes forever, which is why I kind of have to do it while I'm live. And I work late. I'd be working at this time anyways on Thursdays. My Thursdays are brutal. But my Fridays are half days, so it's a little bit of a good trade-off. I'm going to get rid of this tab. I have a YouTube. Okay, if it's that bad, I'll just suck it up and stay up really late with YouTube, but hopefully not. What games are you watching it on? I am watching on Sportsnet today. I have TSN Sportsnet, so I'll be watching there. Okay. Send Cass not door, give minutes to Shamshay. I would like to do that as well, that Canadian, but they just want to get a look at him. Aramis Curry Bros says, Jacob, did you like the new Clips album? I haven't. I actually don't really know much about Clips. When the album came out, people were talking about it. I was like, I don't really know much about this. I saw Fantano gave it a 10 though, so I will probably just that pushed it over the line. I'm gonna have to check this one out. I haven't really been dug into new music as of late, unless it's like an artist I really like Denzel Curry and his new projects, or somebody mentioned it. Cole Hook says, you excited for Alfredo 2 to come out? Freddie Gibbs, very excited. I thought Alfredo was a good album. 7 out of 10-ish. It's not Freddie Gibbs' best project. It was good. And hey, Freddie Gibbs' best project's a high bar. Like Pinata, that's an elite album. So it's hard to stack up to that. I thought Alfredo was pretty good. I'm excited for Alfredo too. Though the cover art for that album is not Alfredo. It's Ramen. It's interesting. But hey, I'm excited. I love Freddie Gibbs. I'm looking forward to the new Freddie Gibbs album. And I will have to check out the new Clips album as well. Shock don't have a 2-year badge yet. Maybe you're getting close. Because if you're at like 23 months, it would still say 12 months until you get to the 24, which case would be 2. You're going to get there, Doug. We're going to do it. Raptors trade, RJ Barrett. Bucks trade, Kyle Kuzma, Andre Jackson, 2026 first-round pick. I mean, I would do it. I don't know if the Bucks would do that, but I would do it. I don't think they trade Andre Jackson. Man, if Andre Jackson can, knock down, 35% threes, holy, he's going to be a really good player in the NBA. First-round pick with it, jeez. Kuzma's kind of the one you got to eat. Kuzma's the that crazy person you date, you think you can fix, but nobody can. I would do it though, that one. Text you the lineup for both teams. I ain't gonna text you the lineup. You can look it up. I gave you the Raptors one. I'm not gonna type out both lineups for you. The game, yeah, there's only one court if I'm not mistaken, so we gotta wait until that game is over and then the Raptors start. So we're just waiting. I mean, the guys just gotta wait until the game's done. That's it. We have another new subscriber here. Dejberg. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Amateur Army. Really appreciate it. The schedule for Summer League, I actually think Saturday would be the semifinal, which unfortunately I can't stream for. Sunday would be the championship game, which I can stream for. Oof. Actually, it depends what time. I have Sunday League. That would suck if I can't do the championship stream, if they get there. Let me check the Summer League schedule. I actually could have a problem here. Let me see. Saturday. So Saturday, if it's at So I'm going to assume the ESPN games are the semifinal games because it's like they're going to get the marquee games, right? So if they give Saturday, if we get the 4 p.m. game, if we make the semis, I'll be able to stream for that. If we get the 6 p.m. game, I won't be able to stream for that, unfortunately. Sunday, the finals at 10 p.m. Sunday, I'm good. 6 p.m. might get dicey. 8 p.m. would be fine. So I have, I'm going to be blunt here. Sunday, I have a soccer game at 11:30. I'm beer man this week. I have a fat cooler ready to go. We're diving into the cooler after the game. Therefore, I'm going to be at the field a while. 6 p.m. should be fine. And on top of that, it's the IndyCar in Toronto this week, so it's going to be a nightmare getting back into the city, which is a problem. So 6 p.m. I should be fine. We'll see. Score 0-0. Don't worry. Holy. See, this is what I'm saying. We got green stream strength now. This thing's uploading to YouTube. It is 39% into its processing, and it still has an hour and 54 minutes to go. This stream might end, and that video still won't be uploaded to YouTube. That's why I have to have it running in the background here, unfortunately. Let me see. What have I missed here? Do check out the Too Good To Go app. It's a banger. It's you got to find like the best spots, like Cobb's Bakery, bangers. Metro or like groceries. I don't know about others, but Metro, the grocery store, bangers. You get so much food. There's a pizza place near me, banger. I once went into a shawarma shop where they literally, like, it's supposed to be like food that's better to go at. They literally made me a shawarma on the spot, and I got to pick my toppings. Usually it's like a mystery box you get. They made it for me on the spot. I got basically a shawarma at half price. That was a banger. Other places, have you ever really gotten a bad Too Good To Go order? Not really. I've never been unhappy. It's all bangers. All bangers. Do we know if everyone's playing? Everyone except for Jonathan Mobo is healthy for this one. The Bucks 2020's first is a Hawks right to swap with Bucks, so might be 23-30 pick. Okay. I mean, still, that's a late pick. Will the Hawks be that good? Will the Bucks be? I'd say low 20s. I'd do that. I would bet on Andre Jackson. I would take the pick, and I would pray for Kyle Kuzma. A whole pitcher by your lonesome. This ain't a pitcher. What do you think this is? This is my, upon further review, I'd like another beer glass that my friend bought me. Cheers. We got another one in the chamber as well. Mobile over Filipowski because he was Scotty Friend. Come on. We're a year later. We're not rehashing the same bullshit, are we? Rockets Trailers game, late fourth quarter. It was big lead, so it ain't no overtime in that one. Maybe there was overtime earlier that kind of screwed us. But anyways, am I an IPA guy? I am an IPA guy. This is not an IPA. This is a Coors Bank. But I am an IPA guy, yes. My beer of choice, if I'm at a bar, actually it varies to what I'm feeling on the day. If I could have one beer the rest of my life, it would be an IPA. I'm very much a craft brewery guy. I'm that guy. I'm not snobby about it, but I enjoy my craft. What about the donut order that almost killed you? That wasn't Too Good To Go. But there is a vegan bakery in Toronto that makes really good food that you wouldn't know is vegan. But I am violently allergic to something in their in their bakery. I don't know what it was. My fiance brought home a pack of donuts she got from there. And I ate one. It was really tasty, but I got one of the worst, the worst allergic reaction that I've had in years and years and years. So yeah, I don't know. I'm happy you remember that though, Kid Ketty. I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. No, it's not only vegan food I react to. I'm allergic to, the biggest thing I'm allergic to is birch pollen, which is found on apples. So apple skin. Cooked apples are fine, but apple skin is a problem. If romaine lettuce isn't washed thoroughly, it would give me a little bit of an allergic reaction. I'm allergic to dust. Not that bad. I'm allergic to grass, which also not that bad. Avocados, which you peel the skin off anyways, so it's not a big deal. A lot of fruit, like strawberries, blueberries, strawberries in particular, a little bit allergic to. Though I have not that bad. It's a little bit. I take medicine for it, so I can eat strawberries. I would not be able to eat apples even with my medicine. So I have strawberries every day in my smoothie, which is fine. I eat carrots somewhat. Sometimes I'll get a little bit of like an itchy face. But like apples are really bad. I don't know what it was in those donuts. I have no idea. I tried to find like an ingredient list. In the end, I wasn't really arsed about it. But there's something in those delicious donuts that I am violently allergic to. It was bad. I had to like cut stream for like 10 minutes to try and sort myself out. What is an IPA? IPA is a style of beer. So it's IPA is an acronym for an India Pale Ale. It's a beer that uses like, so IPAs were created when in old days when you were sailing across the seven seas with your crew. The beer would go bad. So in order to stop the beer from going bad, they added more hops to this beer. They added more hops, and there was like a different, I think it's like a bit of a different fermentation process. Let me look it up to get a better idea. IPA difference. But anyways, these things were added to it to stop it from going bad as quickly as other types of beers. So significantly more hops are used, leading to more pronounced bitterness, citrusy, piney, floral notes. This generally leads to a higher alcohol content too. Like your typical hazy IPA is in the 6.5 to 7% range, whereas a typical light beer is like 4.5. A typical lager like this is 5%. But it's more intense, hoppy flavor, which I do like, and you do a little. People like to have a little bit more fun with those types of beers. I've got 3 rows of blueberries, 3 rows of strawberries, 2 rows of raspberries. For what? Just in the fridge? I'm not a big fruity. I mean, to be honest, I'm allergic to a lot of fruit. I don't really like fruit, so it's fine. It's more of a textural thing, because if I blend up strawberries, I can eat them. I really don't think I'd be physically capable of biting into a strawberry and eating it. I was at a birthday a few weeks ago, and the dessert was strawberry shortcake. The bites without, I don't want to be rude. I had a slice because it was my fiance's grandmother's birthday. The bites without actual fruit in it were good, but if I got a little bite of strawberry, it was tough. Thankfully, they're like really little pieces, but I blended it up. It's fine. The only fruit I actually like to eat are apples and bananas, mostly apples. And then apples got robbed of me one day. And it's not like this developed later in life. For like 16 years, I ate apples peacefully, happily. Then all of a sudden, one day, I didn't realize it. It took me like 3 different times. I'm like, hang on. It's the apples that are making my face itch, and my eyes itch, and my lips puff up, and my arms develop hives. You're the same All-Star Sky jersey? Yeah. The Casey Bannerman stuff. Amazing stuff. That Scotty All-Star is one of the best things. I have a Canada jersey from him as well. Amazing stuff. Come to think of it, I don't think Casey Bannerman's dropped any jerseys in a while. Unless I'm mistaken. I follow him on Twitter. I don't recall having seen a jersey drop in a long time. Let me see the website. Yeah, it's been a long time since the jersey drop. Damn. I guess he's a busy guy. With berries, you probably want organic because the skin's so thin the pesticide get into the fruit. With fruit, I get like frozen strawberries, blueberries, and pineapple for my smoothies. That's fine. Otherwise, I don't really buy fruit. Those are the only fruit I buy anyways. And I don't have issues with those. I have to take my allergy pills, which are prescribed. It's like double strength reactant I get. Literally never knew what IPA stood for. Just know what they taste like. It's India Pale Ale. I mean, maybe it had something to do with sailing to India. Let me see. Name origin. That's my guess. The name originates from the beer's historical purpose to be brewed in England and shipped to India during the British colonial era. There you go. The higher hop content helped preserve the beer for the long sea voyage to India, preventing it from spoiling. Y'all think the game will start today? I certainly hope so. It's already a late one, and I don't need this going any later than it already is. I got to be up early, and I got to do a lot of videos. I got to do a lot of videos for y'all, which is not a problem. Not a problem. You know, actually, some news came out today. I don't know if you saw. Oh, by the way, Damian Lillard signed for the Blazers today. That was crazy. I predicted he would go back to the Blazers. Not that, you know, matters that much, my prediction. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. It came out that the Raptors offered up the 9th overall pick in the draft to the Celtics for Drew Holiday and Derek White. Now, the language used by Jake Fisher, who has been pretty accurate with his Raptors reporting the last couple of years, I don't know if it was like, hey, we'll take one of these two guys for the 9th overall pick, or if it was we want both for the 9th overall pick. I'm not really sure, but the Raptors tried to get Drew Holiday and or Derek White for the 9th overall pick, and the Celtics said no, thankfully. Well, Derek White, you could convince me. I probably still say no. Drew Holiday, I like Drew Holiday, but I wasn't going to go for the 9th overall pick. I'd like to cover that in a video. I need to figure out. Yeah, that's probably got to be the Friday. I probably got to drop that video tomorrow now. So I have like a whole schedule lined up for content because of my vacation. I'm recording stuff in advance. I think this will have to become. Yeah, tomorrow will have to become a video reacting to that. Then early next week, I'll have a Summer League recap video. And then I have a bunch of stuff lined up. So it's going to be pretty crazy few days for me getting all this content ready to go. But it'll be worth it in the end. The game delayed. The game was a little bit delayed because all the other games need to finish before ours starts. Because they all play in the same court. So we have to wait till the Portland-Houston game is done. Crazy. All the games are going to be, well, I would assume we're the last game of the night. Doug Beast, I got a bee allergy out of nowhere at 26. So bullshit. Wow, that sucks. Because you can't really control that. I just don't eat apples. If a bee stings you, you can't control that. It might sting you, you know? Bees probably won't sting you. Now, a wasp allergy would be scary. Hops were used as preservatives so they get, yes. Travel from Oregon, India Pale Ale. Yeah, they're tasty. I like India Pale Ales. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the flavor. Is Dame a Blazers legend? Do we consider that a thing? I mean, yes. Absolutely a Blazers legend. I think that's a good move for him. It'll be tough to kind of come back from that injury, but he likes it in Portland. I think the team is very interesting heading into the new season. I know he's injured for like the full season, but I think Portland are an interesting team. I think they could go on I think they could sneak into the playoffs this year. I like the players that they have. I like the youth they have. I think they're building something pretty cool. And I think Dame is an awesome player to fit into that as the veteran and the talent. I really love that move for Dame and for Portland. Oh, I didn't change the tag for this one. Thank you for letting me know. Forgot. I don't know why the game hasn't started. Because the game before it has to finish first. So the Houston Blazers game was running late. And then we got to get our guys to warm up. And then we start. Let me change that. Change the tag. Raptors versus Warriors. Thank you. I guess I had it as that for the Nuggets game as well. Oopsie. Yeah, it all adds up. I mean, our game ended really late 2 days ago because there was so many stoppages in the fourth quarter. You know, EJ Liddell was busy fucking elbowing people in the head. If you guys are enjoying so far, please make sure you've hit the like button. We got 100 people watching right now. Thank you so much. 24 likes. Let's bump this up to 50 likes. Let's get up to 50 likes in the early stages here. Maybe we can make a run at 100 over the course of the stream today. Please support the channel. Best way possible. Has it been Dame's full career at the Blazers? I feel like he's been there for ages. Well, he played for Milwaukee for a couple seasons, but other than that, it was all Blazers, yeah. I don't know why the media is saying we're in a bad financial situation. Well, the financial situation is we are paying a lot of money for our star players, and we are not a surefire playoff team in a depleted East. That's the financial situation. And because they're a bit above the tax right now and need to trade somebody like Abaji. If you want to learn more about the Raptors contracts and what I think about them, that video is dropping on August 9th. It's already recorded. It's already uploaded. I could drop it right now. Saving it. August 9th. Mark the calendars. I'm going to talk about Raptors contracts. If RJ Barrett gets traded before August 9th, I'm going to be really upset. You know, I may have to pack like a mini microphone in case some shit goes down like that. It could. Last time, 2 times ago that I went to Europe. The Raptors, it was during the season and during the trade deadline, so it was my fault. But Thaddeus Young, that trade happened while I was on vacation one time. But I brought my equipment because I knew I was going during trade deadline. I try to take all my trips in the summer now. I don't take any trips during June or early July because of the draft and free agency. I try to make my trips late July, August, September, early October. I got like a 3-month window where I can do stuff. Who won last year's Summer League? I forget, you know. Was it OKC? I forget. David W. tucking in bed for the night, but still watching the tablet. Might be the right call. Nope, I'm out here. The game, hey, we got the game ready to begin. We're out on the floor. I've got a beer. Cheers to you guys. Let's have a good stream. Really, it's 2 years, $42 million, so it's a fair for a player of his caliber. I mean, more than fair, is it not? That was a cheap contract for a player as good as him. I guess it was a buyout, so he's still getting paid by the Bucks. He's making $70 million this year. But yeah, Portland, a player that good for that price, what a great pickup. 10:30 start time. That's tough. I have been live for 45 minutes. Hasn't felt like 45. I'm enjoying myself. Thank you, guys. Let's get it on. Raptors, Warriors. Raptors are in the playoffs with a win. They are eliminated with a loss. It's as simple as that. Win and in. Lose and go home. And first play of the game, Raptors turn the ball over. Let's get going here. Colin Castleton starting for the Raptors once again. Controversially. We've got Jamal Shead, Jacoby Walter, Jamison Battle, and Colin Murray-Boyles with him. 3 balls up for the Warriors. No good. Rebound out in the hands eventually to Shed. Inside to Murray-Boyles. Let's get him down low. Bully this man. No, kicks it out. Battle for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound tip to Murray-Boyles. Go up strong. Misses down low. Come on. Gotta have that. Yeah, you gotta wonder for Dame off the Achilles. I mean, Kevin Durant tore his Achilles and came back and is still Kevin Durant, so we'll see. But yes, Murray-Boyles fighting his way to the rim. There we go. There we go. So early on in the game, and I said it in the video I dropped yesterday, I want to see more of Murray-Boyles putting it on the floor in the paint. Early on, we've had 2 examples of that happening, at least trying to get that to happen. And he's got a bucket there, and he just got a steal there. Murray-Boyles with a steal. Jamal Shed in the corner to battle. Now up top to Walter, above the break 3, no good. Somehow, the ball was in Colin Castleton's fucking hands, right in his fucking breadbasket. Somehow, he doesn't come away with the rebound. 3 ball up there for Shackelford. Doesn't go. Rebound for the Warriors also doesn't go there. I'm going to learn the names now. That is Mannon. Shed to Murray-Boyles. Again entering the paint. This time, though, he turns the ball over. Oh, no scoreboard. Oh, sorry. There we go. Walter. Driving, and he's fouled there. Foul by Will Richard will be side out for the Raptors. Oh, he's going to get a shooting foul there. Walter's going to head to the line. Isn't it crazy you get rings? You get a ring for a Summer League chip. That is a little bit crazy to me. Oh, geez. 13 fucking emails. What is this? Oh, shit. I forgot to do this. 3 ball in the corner there for Richard. Doesn't go. Jamal Shed rising up for the rebound, but can't save it. Jeez, I haven't checked my freaking emails all day. A brewery I like has a new beer I'm going to go try. All right, save those for later. God, why's Cal's playing? I don't know. Late on the closeout there. Shot goes up from, who is that? Hawkins doesn't go. Wraps the other side. Murray-Boyles attacking the rim and finishing. Okay. Clearly, I don't know if they watched, but they obviously did it. You know, I was going to say, as we got to stop it here, I was going to say, I don't know if James Wade watched my video or what, where I said, let's get Murray-Boyles more involved in the paint. Obviously, they didn't watch my video, but I've said that as a joke before, and and I've had comments like how famous do you think you are? Do you actually think that anybody on the Raptors gives a shit about your videos? No, I don't. So I just want to say, anyways, James Wade must have watched my video because I said get Murray-Boyles more touches in the paint, driving to the rim, and he's gone to him very consistently, very early here. He's got 4 points. Don't foul him. Down low. Oh, nice feed there. And the finish by Mannon off of the Richard pass. Jamal Shed, other side for the Raptors. Those Warriors' first 2 points of the game. Shed, Aaron pass, and it's out of bounds for a Warriors ball. Oh, it's out of bounds for a Raptors ball. Walter was correct with the deflection there. It's out of bounds for a Raptors ball, 5-2. Out in our backcourt once again. Refs are doing something. I have no idea what's going on. Sometimes I put on the most sarcastic voice imaginable and people still don't get it. So I'm a sarcastic boy. Get used to it. I'm very sarcastic all the time. To a point of toxicity in moments. So no Jonathan Mobo today. I'm interested to see who enters the rotation in his place. Or if nobody does, they just run a 9-man, which I don't think they will. 5-2. I think one of the Warriors players had blood, which is why they had to stop the play. That's Shackelford. Not Rusty Shackelford. Jaden Shackelford. Jamal shit over half court. Gets the screen from Castleton. Kicks out to Walter for 3. Tough shot doesn't go. Caston on the rebound. Fouls Hawkins. Castleton's screen setting is not great, is it? We've got Colin Caston now in 3 fouls inside 4 minutes. We'll see if he'll push for the 10 to foul out in Summer League. You got 10, so you may as well use them, as the commentators just said as well. Shackelford to Richard. Now Hawkins down low, blocked by Castleton. Tipped out though to Richard. Pass down low to Battle. Stolen away by Battle. Shed has it in transition. Finds Walter, and he's blocked by Shackelford. Shed has a rebound and passes it away. Another turnover by the Raptors. Tui on the wing for 3. Got it to go. And the Warriors have tied the game up at 5. Another turnover by the Raptors. Nearly. Deflected out of bounds. Raptors ball at the side. Not sure why. How many times we got to see Castleton? How many more chances are we going to give this guy? Why do we think this one is going to be different than the other ones? This brother's ass. Who was our best scorer last year in your opinion? Well, it's definitely R.J. Barrett. Temple. Can't really argue with it. It was R.J. Barrett. Murray-Boyles, nice offensive rebound, puts it back up for 2. 6 points early for Colin Murray-Boyles. This the coming out party for our 9th overall pick. Getting him more involved today and getting his own involvement down low as well. And an assist there for Gabe Madsen. I don't even know who scored. It was Delani. Walter can't get this one to drop. Hey, I've been hyping you up all week, man. You got to start knocking some of these down, Jacoby. AJ Lawson's in the game for the Raptors, as is Ulrich Shamshay. Shamshay on the help defense. Murray-Boyles, he nearly got the steal. He was so worried about getting on transition that he didn't complete it. 3 ball up and misses by the Warriors. Rebound by Tui. Defended by Walter. And a foul is called. Murray-Boyles looking good tonight, though. I probably would lean Orlando Robinson's better than Colin Castleton, but Orlando Robinson's also ass. However, the gap in how much better Orlando Robinson is than Colin Castleton, I thought was close. It turns out it's much larger. I don't think Orlando Robinson would be getting played off the floor in Summer League like Colin Castleton is, but they're both pretty bad. I don't know. I apologize for the poor scoreboard. Unfortunately, I usually use Google as my scoreboard, which would look very pleasant like this. However, Google does not have the live score for these games. I just don't think they do. So yeah, I can't put it up as normal. So for Summer League, we got to deal with this shitty screen. If you guys are enjoying so far, please make sure you have smashed that like button. We'd really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well for more Raptors content. Went away on vacation for 3 weeks. Doesn't mean the content will stop. I'm working very hard to keep the content coming while I am away. Caston looks like a UDFA, man. He looks awful. Damn, this game started late. The pacing of this beer has been all thrown off. I was supposed to have this for the first half. Now it's going to be done in the first quarter, and I only got one left. I'm a little bit hungry, too. Mike Williams retired today. Wow. I guess it makes sense. Matucci says, I don't know if it's Colin Castleton performance or the food I just ate. Not feeling too well. No. That's funny. All right, 7-7 back from commercial. Warriors turn it over, stolen, nearly stolen at least. And the answer to who will replace Mobo in the rotation, has been answered. It's Tyreek Key who's going to come in, it seems. Tyreek Key, the 6'2" guard. So interesting decision to go with Key here for a very small lineup. So we've got 6'2" Tyreek Key in, who nearly got the steal there. It was tripped up. I guess he will get the steal there. We have Chucky Hepburn in, who is 6'2" as well. Elijah Martin, who's 6'3". Then AJ Lawson, I guess, is playing as like pretty much the power forward at 6'6". Then Ulrich Shamshe. So a super small lineup here for the Raptors. So Elijah Martin to inbound. So this is a bit of a strange lineup. Ken Birch was better than Caston. Oh, way better. He might still be better. Sheesh. I think he plays for Barcelona now, Ken Birch. I'm not sure. We got Tyreek Key in the game for the second unit. Full second unit out right now. Lawson, corner three. Bang. Bang. A.J. Lawson's hot summer league continues. Manning with it. And he's fouled as he's getting to the rim. It's 10-7 Raptors. So as of right now, A.J. Lawson has that final roster spot. However, in the past, the Raptors have cut a player and gone into the season with 14 standard contracts instead of 15. They could still cut him. I think he's played well enough that he'll keep it. If you guys want to hear more about my thoughts on who will get cut and who won't get cut, keep a lookout for the video that's coming out on August 2nd. It is already made, already edited, already uploaded, ready to go. It's scheduled for August 2nd. Keep a lookout for that video. I have a lot of thoughts on A.J. Lawson in that video that you guys might want to hear. Tell you, I'm gone from July 24th to August 15th. I have to get all these videos done in advance. So there's going to be some weird one, but I talk about that in that video. Ooh, Elijah Martin cuts to the rim, finishes strong, and draws the foul and one. Elijah Martin's minutes were limited a couple days ago against the Nuggets. He's getting a lot of first quarter reps here and making good with that play there. I wouldn't be surprised they cut Lawson. However, he's playing well enough to potentially force their hand. He had to not get cut, he had to force their hand with his offseason play. So far, he's doing that. But he has to do it at training camp as well. Warriors lurking again on offense. And it's stolen by Lawson. Loses his feet, though, going the other way. Slow it down. Shamshe has it. Gets it to Hepburn. Kick out to Tyreek Key for three. Doesn't go. Rebound corralled by the Warriors with Bolden. Marquez Bolden. Now here's Bolden on the other side. Three defenders converge, and he's fouled as he's going up. He's going to head to the free throw line. Lawson on a vet min versus Ochai Agbaji, likely looking at 12 to 16 million end of the season. Not much difference. Well, difference because Abaji's a much better defender. But you're right. They probably will have to trade Agbaji at some point. So if they do have to trade Agbaji, though, they might want to keep the flexibility of that open roster spot. It's not just like a cost-cutting maneuver. It's like easier to make trades. So I don't know. We'll see. Clearly, he's NBA. He's good enough to be an NBA player, Lawson, and it might be worth it to keep him on the min. Bolden at the line for the Warriors. 13-10 Raptors. 13-11. If he makes, which he does not, but there is a lane violation. What is this Mickey Mouse bullshit? Lane violation? When's the last time you saw a lane violation? And he makes this free throw. Come on. Chucky Hepburn walking it up the floor for the Raptors. On the floor with Tyreek Key, Elijah Martin, AJ Lawson, and Ulrich Shamshay playing a very heavy spacing unit right now. Tyreek Key for three once again rims it away. Couple looks for him now. Full court pass stolen by Lawson again. Lobbed up to Martin. Oh, and he misses the lob, misses the dunk. Tough. That's 2 missed dunks in 2 games for Martin. That one was a bit tougher, but got to turn that into 2, boys. 2-on-1. We've got Armstrong on it. And what's that? There's a turnover. Yeah, I was going to say, what the hell just happened? Madison threw it off the official. Oh, it's Warriors ball. Okay, it was deflected off of Hepburn, so Warriors to the ball. Interesting inbound play brewing here for them. Look at the way they're stood out there right now. Wow, very poor defense and an easy bucket there. What the hell happened? I say Minin. It's Minin. Lawson turns it over. Getting sloppy here. Let's calm down. Armstrong. Defended by Hepburn. In the corner to Bolden. Thought of the three. Gets inside and finishes. Timeout? Wanted to travel. Doesn't get it. But it's timeout Raptors. They are struggling here. Bit of a run now for the Warriors. And it's 13-15. I mean, this lineup hasn't quite worked. It's a very small line. I don't know. Lineup's not really working here. We'll see if there's an adjustment made. Tyreek Key is, I don't know, that's just an interesting player to go with here. I personally would have just gone with Quincy Guerrier probably with this lineup because he still gives you a lot of size. Good player as well. Yeah, look at the roster. Yeah, I think Quincy Guerrier made a lot more sense to put with this lineup rather than Tyreek Key. But, you know, if Tyreek Key knocks down both those threes that rim out, I'd probably say, hey, Tyreek Key's a baller. Let's great decision to put him in the game. So, yeah, how about that video of the astronomer CEO caught in an alleged affair with his chief people officer? You guys, I'm sure you guys seen that video. That's got to be the biggest news piece of the last 24 hours. Am I wrong? That has been absolutely everywhere. It is dominating my Twitter right now. At work, we do a show talking about, kind of a news show at work, and we talked a lot today. We talked about that in length. That's coming out at 8 a.m. tomorrow. That's a crazy video, man. CEO. Sorry. So married man cheating. Number 1. Married man cheating with a married woman. Number 2. CEO dating a subordinate while also both being married and cheating, and then reacting the way they did in that video. If they had played it cool, nobody would have said shit. Nobody would have noticed. But the fact that they so dramatically reacted, oh, man, that was an ugly one. Chucky Hepburn back in the game now. Puts it out to Key. Dumps off to Shamshay. Misses in tight. Ulrich. You're our savior, bro. You got to have that. You can't be missing wide open from 3 feet like that. You got to have that. Warriors ball movement hurting the Raptors right now. The finish down low makes it 17-13 for the Warriors. We've been in this position. We've been down in these games. We've come back. It's okay. Lost and open for 3. Save us. Oh, almost an air ball. Oh, that's Raptor ball. No? Tyreek Key, it looked like to me he deflected it off the Warriors there. Am I wrong? Unless he had his foot on the line when he jumped. I thought he'd saved that there. Look at the OG Pascal trade. We basically turned them into 3 starters. Abaji, Jacoby, Mobile, and a future first. Well, also we got Brandon Ingram kind of out of the Pascal trade in a way. And RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly. Abaji, I guess he can be a starter. I wouldn't really lump him in there. Jacoby's not a starter yet. John Moe is very far from a starter. Ooh, fadeaway jumper there. Good for the Warriors. We are in a hole here, down by 6. This lineup is not cooking. Chucky Hepburn nearly turns it over. Lawson saves it, gets it to Elijah Martin. Back to A.J. Lawson. Now Hepburn. Lawson driving through traffic. Tough finish, doesn't go. Oh, Shams, you got to have that rebound, boss. 19-13, 10-0 run by the Warriors. Bolden, that's a charge. Big charge drawn by Tyreek Key. Raptors ball. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, please make sure you do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Raptors content. Tyreek Key, one of the older players here. He's a 98. Christ, he's older than me. Can't be older than me in Summer League, boys. Hepburn to Lawson. Back to Hepburn. Has some space for 3. Needed it. Doesn't go. Rebound Warriors. And here they come again. 40 seconds to go in the first. Down 6. Raptors offense is struggling. Defense hasn't been great either. And this time a foul by Tyreek Key. RJ, I vehemently disagree that RJ fits the current system like a glove. And I completely disagree that he opens up space for Ingram. He, in my opinion, decreases the amount of space for him. Hey, if you're going to roast Colin Castleton, spell his name right. Because Colin with 2 L's is Murray-Boyles. Colin with 1 L is Castleton. Make sure you get it right. Unless you're actually roasting Murray-Boyles, which I don't know why. Because they thought he'd been pretty good today. Why am I hating on RJ? I'm not. It's just, I like RJ. But the team doesn't have a lot of spacing. He doesn't help that. And he's got to be the one to help it because in the offensive hierarchy, he is at, like, most 3rd in the pecking order there. That's all. Brandon Ingram's best areas of operation are in mid-range. You can, you can sag off RJ Barrett. You can double off him on the perimeter a bit. He doesn't get the respect as a 3-point shooter, which is why it constricts the space. Yeah, this lineup is a bit tough. I would have gone for Quincy Guerrier above Tyreek Key in this lineup. The size is clearly a problem, and it's a 12-0 run here. It's so RJ. It's not about being a bad shooter. He can shoot. He's capable of hitting threes. The problem is not his 3%. The problem is the spacing. RJ Barrett can shoot 35% from 3, and teams will let him. They'll sit back and say, go ahead. If you can make 35, go ahead. The problem is how much they respect him and how aggressive they'll close him out. How worried are they about on the perimeter? How much can they sag off? That's the problem. He's gotten better. He's improved his shot selection. He's improved his percentage. I agree. But it's not the neatest fit with Barnes and Ingram. You have to question, as the Raptors end the quarter on a 0-14 run. Warriors lead 23-13. In a bit of a hole here. Murray-Boyles started and got some good touches early, but they kind of went half and half for the first quarter there. You have to ask yourself with RJ Barrett. Can RJ Barrett be extremely effective without the ball in his hands as often? And if not, is RJ Barrett good enough to have as much of the ball as he needs to be super effective over getting other players like Barnes and Ingram on the ball more often? That's kind of the divide here. So I'm not saying RJ Barrett's a bad player. I'm definitely not saying that. But the fit is clunky next to Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram because those are players that are to command the ball and touches more than RJ Barrett is. And when RJ Barrett isn't having the ball as much as he needs to, is he still going to be an effective player that's complementing those two? In my opinion, not really. Ultimately, we'll probably end up seeing what it looks like. I don't think he's going to get traded. I don't think teams look at his contract as favorable. I don't think it's an egregious contract by any means, but teams around the league don't consider it a favorable contract. If they did, he would have been traded by now because they are like actively seeing what's out there for him in the trade market. None of that, in my opinion, means I hate him and I'm hating on him. But you can't negatively assess a player's fit without it being hater. Hopefully that makes sense. I was kind of checking Hebron because of his defense, but he's been bad running the offense. Well, if he was good running the offense, he would have been a draft pick. You know, if you're undrafted players have limitations. You know, they ain't all Fred VanVleet. RJ Barrett needs the ball to be really effective, but is he good enough to get the ball more than Barnes and Ingram or take touches away from them? That's the issue with the fit. That's really it. Kenny Messiah offered RJ the 9th for Drew Holiday. Did not know what he was thinking there. Honestly, S. Antonio, not really many better sources than Jake Fisher when it comes to Raptors lately. I've come around on him. Jake Fisher would not inaccurately report that. Now, the finances don't quite fit perfectly with Barrett, Holiday, and the 9th pick. But if Jake Fisher said the Raptors were offering the 9th pick in trades around Holiday and White, they were offering the 9th pick. How aggressively, I don't know, but I would say if he's reporting that, it is true. Malik Monk's kind of a tough one. I do really like Malik Monk. It's a better fit. It's better 3-point shooting. I probably would have to do it for fit. I don't think Malik Monk is as good as RJ Barrett or as talented, but does Malik Monk impact winning more in the NBA on a winning team? You could probably make that case. And we got plenty of size. Fit makes more sense for sure. I'm happy. I mean, let's say I think that the 9th overall pick was offered. If it was offered, I do agree. I'm happy the Celtics said no because I think that for Holiday it's a bit of an overpay. Raptors, this is crazy. It is a 16-0 run for the Warriors. Raptors had a 19-0 run a couple days ago. I was not expecting them to be on the other end of a run like this, but they currently are. Offensive foul against the Warriors, though. Down 20-13. We got to start. Let's kick into gear. We got the starters in. Let's kick into gear. We got to win this game. Malik Monk improved. So Malik Monk, the reason why I'd be high on him and others are high on him. Malik Monk's a very good 3-point shooter. Obviously, that's extremely valuable as a complementary player. One thing that Malik Monk got way better at last season, he became a much better playmaker. Like his assist numbers were very high last year relative to his other seasons. So his ability to handle the ball as an off guard and his 3-point shooting makes him valuable. Like 3-point shooting is just what teams need and what teams are looking for. He provides that. And he also has decent scoring punch to go with it. He complements good players really well. Would I take Quentin Grimes over RJ? I wouldn't. You'd have to see a lot more of Quentin Grimes. And yeah, Quentin Grimes, like obviously exceptional end of the season. But now you've got Joel Embiid back. You've got Paul George back. You got Tyrese Maxey. How good is Quentin Grimes going to look when the ball isn't in his hands as often as it was? It's very tough to evaluate Quentin Grimes in the market right now, because it's like, yeah, that was really good, but against higher competition, not on a tanking team. Is this for real? I'm not sure. I've seen a lot of players thrive on tanking teams, and it doesn't really mean a lot. We'll see if Quentin Grimes can do it. I mean, even still, I've seen evidence of him as a complimentary piece, and he's been good. Just I wouldn't trade RJ Barrett for him. Yeah, I do understand your skepticism, S. Antonio, about the 9th overall pick in RJ Barrett. It's possible, entirely possible, that the Celtics viewed Anthony Simons as a more desirable piece to flip and move on from. It's possible they viewed RJ Barrett's contract as undesirable, tough to get off of, not one they really wanted to commit to. I'm not so sure. But again, it is a very good source of information there. Finally, a bucket there for the Raptors, by the way. 25-15. So they have their starters out with Shamshay instead of Caston. This is the lineup that we did want to see with this team. Let's see if they can make good off it. Right now, they are struggling. 3-ball up and down. The Warriors extend their lead with Hinson knocking down the 3. 13-point game. CB's having a good one. Here's Shed to Murray-Boyles. He's going to hit a 3 to go with it? No. Oh, yes! Looked a bit short off the hands. But Murray-Boyles knocks down his second 3 of Summer League. Okay. He's made a couple threes in the last 2 games. That's pretty good. 10-point game. Let's fight back into this. Murray-Boyles, baby. I also would not touch Holiday. It's a confusing report to me, too. Listen, it's a good source. I'm not sure if, like, the way he worded it, was it like we wanted Derek White and Drew Holiday? I don't know how we could have afforded that, but I was when I heard that, I'm like, man, thank fucking God the Celtics didn't take that. Complicated. I don't know. Complicated. S. Antonio, you're like just. I hate to say it. You're. It's categorically false what you said there. I can promise you RJ's looks at the staple and very well expected. That's just categorically false. It is very well documented. The Raptors have been actively gauging trade interest around him and have been making phone calls around the league about him. That is very widely reported and accepted as fact that they are looking around to see what's out there to trade him. I don't think there's gonna be a trade that materializes that is worth it for RJ Barrett, which is why I don't think he gets traded. But they are checking if there is. It's not like a trade for the sake of trading type thing, but they're shopping him. Maybe not shopping. They're not like I said, they're not gonna take whatever, but he's in the front window of the shop right now. It's like, hey, what do you think? How much would you pay for this? Masai was let go well before trade season opened up. So he stayed on for the draft, but it was agreed upon much earlier. Murray-Boyles fouled there. So Masai wasn't fired because he didn't make a trade. That's not true. Yeah, also, the good point brought up here from Kyle Lowry. The Pelicans preferred Bruce Brown's expiring contract to RJ Barrett's contract at the trade deadline. You're right, actually. Which is an unfortunate testament to how that contract is regarded in market. I don't think I'm being hateful. this is factual. The Pelicans didn't want him. They rathered losing Bruce Brown for free. The Celtics said no to him in the 9th pick for Drew Holiday, apparently. Once again, I like Barrett, but he is not seemingly a popular trade candidate around the league. Oh, yeah, I guess that they waived Caston and Lawson. Are they under the tax? Oof. That makes it a bit easier to cut Lawson. Do I sound delusional when I say Toronto can be a top 5 seed in a weak Eastern Conference this year? I mean, they can be if everything clicks. I don't think they will be. Yeah, they can trade Abaji to get into tax. You're right. Pretty good rental, I think, Abaji for a good team. 28-20 with Shamshi at the line. 6 minutes to go in the second. Misses the free throw. Oh, murray-boyles almost threw down the rebound. Murray-boyles by leading the way with 10 points for the Raptors. It was a 16-0 run by the Warriors, which has them up by 8 here. I mean, like I said, I don't think they'll be a top 5 seed. They can be. I do believe they're going to be they'll be fighting for a top 8 spot. A home play-in game. Well, actually, it's not necessarily home if they're 9th. They're going to want to be the 9th seed. No. 8th seed would be a away playoff game. They want to be 7th seed. And they want to be 6th seed, but I think they'll be fighting for a top 8 spot, yes. Unfortunate. That's just where they're at. But I hope they surprise me and, get top 6. Playoffs back in Toronto. Knicks, Hawks, Cavs, Magic, Pistons are all better than the Raptors. 4 teams are comfortably better than them. That's the Knicks, the Cavs, the Magic, and Pistons to me. Hawks are probably better. The Bucks probably still better. They got Giannis. Honestly, it's not like the Celtics are bad all of a sudden. They're going to be okay. Yeah. It's weak, but we're also not super strong. The Raptors need shooting and defense around Barnes and Ingram. RJ Barrett is not great at either of those things. It's Terrence Popovich says. Shooting guard that doesn't shoot the 3 ball as good as a starting shooting guard should, and his defense isn't great. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Good player that doesn't provide the tools that this team currently needs. I don't think that's mean. Now, these rumors are definitive information or factual. These are all he or she say. Sure, I could say that about anything ever. Just if I wanted to prove my point, I could say that about anything. Well, that report disproves my theory. However, who knows about these reports? It could mean anything. Maybe it's false. Sure, if you want to do that, fine. Then there's no sense of even having this discussion. But widely reported from very good sources, RJ Barrett's in the shop window. If you don't want to believe it, that's fine. But that ends the conversation. The Hawks, I am stunned by how good they have done their business this offseason. I mean, even Austin Newell, is how you say it? Asen, whatever it is. He's been looking good in Summer League, too. I like that draft pick for them, too. And they got the Pelicans pick for next. They have the Pelicans first-round pick for next year. When was the last time you heard a report about the Raptors in regards to a trade that came to fruition? I guess Brandon Ingram. So the last time there was a possibility of making the trade, a trade rumor came to fruition about the Raptors. If you don't, if you just don't want to believe it to support yourself, that's fine. But then we can't talk about it. All right, 28-22 here. 5:13 to go in the second. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, please hit the like button. We've actually gone up 7 subscribers since I went live today. So I really appreciate that. If you're enjoying, you can subscribe for more Raptors content. Let's keep it rocking. I'll be live for Raptors games during preseason, regular season, videos and stuff. Lots of great stuff. Chucky Hepburn on the ball. Goes off to Murray-Boyles, getting further involved here, getting to the rim and getting fouled once again. Abaji, yeah, Abaji's on an expiring contract. There's no way they can pay him into the season. So it would make sense to trade him because you also get under the tax by trading him. Joe Dumars dumb as bricks. Man, that fucking trade for Derek Queen. I'm not a big Derek Queen believer, and I'm not a big believer in this Pelicans team. They gave away they moved up 10 spots and paid their upcoming first-round pick to do it. For Derek Queen, I'm puzzled. I'm puzzled, to say the least. Abaji would probably... charge drawn. Big play for the Raptors. They're clawing their way back into the game. Abaji would probably get traded just for, like, draft compensation. Like, maybe a couple seconds or something. The idea is just to get off the money there. Yeah, second and then a little bit of a cheaper contract. Yeah, that's what it'll probably have to be. 28-24 for the Warriors. Raptors were on the other side of a 16-0 run today earlier as Elijah Martin makes the layup. 2-point game. Back in it here. Right back in it. So most of the starters came in and has changed the game, staggering the lineups a bit more here. We got Battle in with a lot of the second unit here. So no Tyreek Key. Might seem like the Tyreek Key experiment has faded away very quickly. Abaji taking away playtime from the young guys. I mean, Abaji isn't exactly old. He's younger than some of the players who have played today in the Summer League game, but I like Abaji. It's just a tax maneuver, likely. Starting shooting guard for now is RJ Barrett. Warriors the line here and extend the lead back up to 4. 30-26. Chucky Hepburn with it. Going up strong, doesn't go. I didn't know Tyreek Key was an open tryout selection, open tryout player. I do know he had a solid season with the Raptors on a 5. I did not know he was an open tryout success story. That's interesting. What's the over/under on Caston starting next game? Do I think he'll start? I mean, if they're still starting him after the way he's played, I don't know what the hell he has to do to not start. James Battle with the runner. Gets it to fall. In the corner, other side for the Warriors, and it's blocked. I think it's Jamison Battle hustling all the way back, getting the block on the 3. No block. I mean, that 3 at the side of the backboard. I hope for this guy's sake, Jamison Battle got a piece of that. And Golden State Warriors are going to actually challenge this one here. I mean, I hope for that guy's sake. They're challenging this. They're going to look at this. If Madsen missed the 3 that much, hit the side of the backboard, that's going to be embarrassing. Wow. I got to feel like the Raptors 905 open tryout isn't great basketball. But shout out to Tyreek Key for earning a spot through that. A little bit snackish. I might have to pull out some of that, one of those chicken wraps out of the fridge. Fair enough, San Antonio. S. Antonio. We'll have to agree to disagree. I think if a solid offer came in, he'd be on the way. But we'll see. I don't think he'll get traded. That public trout. I mean, could you imagine? Like not like the quality of basketball, like the type of people that go to that. Like, what I'm trying to say is there's probably some real fucking assholes that go to that open tryout who think they're hot shit. Unless the Raps are getting expiring in the first, RJ won't get traded. I don't know. Apparently, they were offering up the 9th pick in him. So I don't know. We'll never know for sure what they were actually offering for Drew Holiday and or Derek White, but apparently a lot. James Battle blocked that 3. James Battle got a finger on that 3. Yeah. Good block by Jamison Battle. Once again, I want to just make this whole stream about RJ Barrett. Last thing I'd like to say is I don't think he's getting traded. All right, we're back in it. Down by 2. 3:38 to go. It's 30-28. Warriors are looking to get their offense going again. Raptors have been better since staggering their minutes a bit more. Good defense here. 7 on the shot clock. Opens up for Madsen for 3. This one not blocked, but he misses. Rims out. AJ Lawson dribbling it up after the rebound. Pass to screen by Shamshay. I mean, look at that. He got blocked. But when Shamshay sets the screen, you're fucking screened. You're not going past that screen. When Colin Caston sets a screen, you're kind of brushing by him, and you're not really out of the play. Why should I just rewind? I don't know, man. I'm not repeating myself again. Caston's hot garbage. Yeah, he has not played well in Summer League. That's for damn sure. And there's a reason he has not played a second in the second quarter as of yet. Basically, seeing Summer League looks like we dodged a bullet, taking CMB over Noah Isonge, Colin Malich. Tough to say. I mean, think about it like if you're in the other side, we wouldn't be. If we had drafted Noah Isenge or Colin Malich, we wouldn't be watching Murray-Boyles and thinking like, oh man, we should have taken this guy. But Summer League doesn't define them. They haven't looked phenomenal. I mean, Isenge has had a. I saw he had a pretty solid game, did he not? God, Colin Castleton, dude. Colin Castleton, dude. Bro, it's over. It's over. It has to be over, man. AJ Lawson for the lead. Doesn't go. Castleton, go up with 2 fucking hands, man. Gotta tweet something out. It's over, man. It's over. This is... Oh my God. This guy, it's over. We can't keep trying to force him to play good. We can't keep trying to force this thing to work. These sorry-ass screens, this weak-ass finishing, this fucking bullshit one-handed rebounding, this getting burned every time he has to go defend a player's face. We cannot keep doing this, man. We're 3.5 games in. It's not all of a sudden going to change. He is getting played off the floor every single minute he is on it in Summer League. He is not a rookie. It is not happening. Stop trying to force it to happen. You want to get a look at guys. I get you non-guaranteed. You want to get a look at guys. Look at somebody else because it's clearly not going to happen from him. Oh, what are we doing, man? Like, even I'm trying to be like somewhat nice and say, you know, he's not playing well. Like it just gets worse. Anyways, 30-30. We've clawed it back. We're tied up. We were down by like 13. James Wiseman. Well, hey, let's not go crazy here. Oh, 4-point play for the Warriors. Foul by Battle. Tough one. Castleton. He's ass, dude. Play Clifford Omarui. Play Quincy Guerrier small ball. Like, what are we doing, man? Oh, I need a drink. Yeah, I agree with you, Antonio. We've got another big. Give him a chance. Play Quincy Guerrier. Why not? Put Murray-Boyles there. It ain't happening. Stop trying to make it happen. That's all. That's it. Koloko is much better than Colin Castleton. I mean, is Clifford Omarui like this tragic of a player that he can't get in over Castleton? It's a sunk cost. You paid him the $100,000. You paid him the $100,000 for the summer. That's all that's guaranteed. It's a sunk cost. You know he's not good. Why rob other players of minutes and getting eyes on them? I don't know. All right, Shackelford to the line to complete the 4-point play here. It wasn't upgraded to a flagrant, which it could have been for getting in his landing area. Shackelford at the line. By the way, in case you were curious, Eugene Omarui and Clifford Omarui not related. And their names are pronounced differently, except I don't know how to pronounce their names, so I'm pronouncing them the same. But they're not related, if you were curious. Shed to the rim, misses the layup. It's tipped out of bounds for a Warriors ball. 1:15 to go in the second. I get, like, fine, the schemes, and he gets them, but even though he understands the schemes more than any other center, they are still worse with him on the floor. Like, I guess they're still running the plays they want to run with him as a 3 drops the Warriors. I suppose, but also I think he's making everyone else's job more difficult, and the team is worse with him on the floor. So I don't think the trade-off is worth it. Like, let's say, like, I spent, like, a year studying every single rotation, scheme, everything. And I went out there. And I'm not saying I'm anywhere even close to as good as Colin Caston. It doesn't, it doesn't help the team that I'm out there. I only played 6 minutes total. It felt like 400. I mean, it's not like Shamshe's been bad. I mean, Shamshe, like, it's not like Shamshe's been with the team longer. It's not like he's out of the loop on this stuff. I know he can't play 40 minutes, but like Tyreek Key was. I mean, for the starters, I guess they want him. But it doesn't matter for the second unit then. You may as well get in other guys. Whatever. Murray-Boyles wrestles down the rebound. Raptors down 5. Shot clock, game clock separated about a minute and a half. Jamal Shad driving, kicking to Murray-Boyles. Found Lawson, who took a tough layup, got fouled. Okay, he's going to head to the line. I would prefer if Murray-Boyles just shot the open 3 there. Make sure you guys have liked the stream. Good reminder from our 12-month member, Doug, Stream OG as well. We've got 100 people watching. We have 50 likes. Thank you so much. 50 likes by halftime here. Really appreciate that. Let's keep it going. Do I think Raps can make it on the playoffs 2026? I think they can. Yes. Is Jackson Hayes at Summer? No, Jackson Hayes is not at Summer League, is he? That would be kind of crazy. Raptors get the steal. 2 seconds. Lawson to Martin. Throws it down at the buzzer. What a way to end the half. 0.3 seconds. You don't even really need to play defense. Catch. You can't catch and shoot with less than 0.4. So it went in. It doesn't matter. 0.4 seconds or more for a catch and shoot by law. That was 0.3. Anyways, what a way to finish the half. Started well. Second unit was very poor. I think a very poor lineup went out. Warriors went on a 16-0 run. Made the changes. Had a really good second quarter. Brought the game back. The Raptors just won that quarter by 9 points. They lost the first quarter 23-13. They've won the second quarter 23-14. Down by 1. We're in this game. A win, and the Raptors are in the Summer League playoffs. A loss, and they are eliminated. Oh, you're saying Koloko and the Lakers' actual NBA team. Yeah, he hasn't beaten out Jackson Hayes. No, you're not. You're wrong. You're right. He hasn't been terrific for the Lakers, has he? But he gets 6 blocks tonight. Wow. All right. Halftime. I'm going to go grab a drink. I may grab a snack. And when I come back, we'll go through the box score from the first half and then discuss and we'll get ready for the second half as well. Don't go anywhere while I'm gone. Maybe consider subscribing. Helps us on the road to 19,000 subs. Alrighty. Couple of cheeky little snacks for your boy. Another beer. And a Thai chicken wrap from Metro. A little bit hungry. It's probably when I stay up late, I get hungry. All right. Getting a little itchy. Let's have a look at the box score from the first half. Raptors. Colin Castleton is still not gotten a fan out of me and hasn't gotten a fan out of anybody in the chat. He's playing very poorly, as S. Antonio pointed out in chat. He understands the schemes. They want to play that with the starters, but also I think that his presence makes them worse. Therefore, like, is it worth it? Is it worth the trade-off? Like, he's the only starter who's in the negative.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, man. We got a super chat from Kalen. Thank you so much for that. Jalen Brunson is the worst. Well, you send a super chat, so I'll agree with you. Though I don't know where that came from. I don't know. I think at this point, Shamshay looks like he knows what he's doing. Put him in with the starters. Give somebody like Clifford Omarui a look, or go like small ball with even Quincy Gurrier at the 5. I don't know what Castleton's providing that makes it worthwhile to play him. Anyways, call murray-boyles. I was asking for the Raptors, not that they listened to me, but I was asking for the Raptors to make it a bigger priority to give him touches down low and let him put the ball on the floor. And out the gate, like, they kept on going to him over and over and over. And he's been great. 4 of 7, 12 points, even hit a 3 tonight, 7 rebounds, 3 steals. Defense is great. Jamison Battle, 2 of 4. He's been okay, but 0 of 2 from 3. Jacoby Walter, after his hot start to Summer League, has cooled off tremendously. Ice cold today. 0 of 7, 0 of 5 from 3. Hopefully picks it up second half, but he's still a +7. Jamal Shed, 0 of 3. Would like to get him going as well. Off the bench, tough minutes, rough lineup. AJ Lawson's 1 of 5. Elijah Martin's doing okay, 3 of 4. But it was a tough lineup. It was really small. Like, you've got 6'2" Tyreek Key, 6'2" Chucky Hepburn, 6'3" Elijah Martin, 6'6" AJ Lawson, and then Shamshay 6'11". Just a strange lineup that just didn't click. When we got the Shamshay minutes with the starters instead of Castleton, we got some really good minutes. So hopefully we get some more like that as we progress through the game. On the team stats front, Raptors have dominated the turnover battle so far in Summer League. They've forced 87 turnovers through 3 games, I think it was. They forced at least 100 now through 3.5 games. 14 turnovers by the Warriors. Just a 6 by the Raptors, though the Warriors have made it a little bit up with their offensive rebounding. Raptors are still winning the possession battle. It's just going to be a case, can they start knocking down some shots a little bit more frequently? Because 2 of 17 from 3 is not going to cut it. Let's pick up second half. But they fought back well. There was a 16-0 run in there by the Warriors.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Brandon Carlson should be on this team. There wasn't space for him last year. It made sense to cut him. If Brandon Carlson was on this team, it would probably mean Jamison Battle isn't, though. Because they cut Brandon Carlson to make space for Jamison Battle on a 2-way contract. And Brandon Carlson's an NBA champion. How about that? Thank you again for the super chat, though. I like Brandon Carlson's moving the needle, to be fair. All right, let's dive into this chicken wrap. What the fuck? All right, there we go. Doesn't look fantastic. Hopefully it's like a nice 6 out of 10. Satisfy my hunger. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's solid. It's close to expiring wrap from a grocery store. Tastes fine. Ben Peltz. Thank you for the super chat. Name 5 players better than Jalen Brunson. Okay. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nikola Jokic. How much is that? 3. Luka Doncic. Let's think about the Warriors. Which player should I go with for number 5? Steph Curry. Bang. I wanted to go for 5 unarguable ones. There's more than 5. Walter for 3 at the buzzer there. There we go. Needed it. Looking like Payne Watson might be the odd man out in Denver's rotation. But the rumors of Boucher going there are true. Can they afford Boucher? I don't know if they can. Yeah, Payne Watson is like the guy you take a flyer on. And you hope he develops either a reliable three-point shot or some sort of half-court output. And he hasn't. So it's just kind of tough to play him. Raptors down 1. Shed fighting his way to the rim. Can't get his first bucket. Murray-Boyles trying to fight for the rebound. Can't corral it. Out of bounds for Warriors ball. They call it a Raptors ball, though. Wow. That's a blown call. I think it's a blown call. How did they wrap this thing? Got a second half here. A lot of extra tortilla I don't need. Let's rip that out. Dog will like that later.
Yes, Sirski.
Devin Sells better than Brunson. You're high, Ben. Thank you for the super chat, Kalen. Much appreciated. Devin Sells not better than Jalen Brunson, though. I'm sorry. If the Raptors start picking it up, you're going to need to keep eating stale chicken wraps for season. Yeah, maybe I do. Hey, it's pretty good. I'm not a picky eater. It is pretty good. I got it dirt cheap, so, whatever. Brunson's not better than Jokic. I mean, I don't think anybody's better than Jokic. Sorry, just work. I know this late, stupid. Only players used on the Summer League team will be extremely low as long as they can provide us quality defense playmaking. We don't have to worry so much about shooting. Yeah, I mean for Summer League, I mean clearly we don't value shooting too much. We value defense overall. Chet over Wemby. I mean, that's a troll. Not even a debate. Battle lobs up to Shamshay. Now listen, he's got a couple. He fumbles it. As much as we're roasting Castleton, we have to be fair and say Shamshay's had some misses in tight as well today. Wemby was odds on to win DPOY when he got the blood clots. I mean, he's not better than Kareem Doncic. Let's be honest, guys. Battles at a line to give the Raptors a lead. Makes the first. This has got to be a pretty low-scoring one, no? Cheers. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Having a good time. Having a great time. Thank you. Thanks so much. Let's keep the likes going. Missed layup there by the Warriors. Battle rebound. To Walter. Cross court to Shed for three. Front rim it away. I agree. Wemby's going to break a lot of records. Oh, score. Sorry. I'm in off-season mode. I hit the main screen instead of the watch-along screen. Battle. Corner three. Bang. 44-40 for the Raptors. Two of 4 from three in the quarter for the Raptors after their 2-17 start. Another new subscriber, Ben Peltz. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Amateur Army. We've got 11 subs while we're live tonight. Thank you so much, guys. Raptors force another turnover here with Chucky Hepburn. Dialed in defensively. Reason why the Raptors in this game because of Warriors turnovers. Reason why the Raptors in this game is because they're forcing turnovers. Castleton to the rim and one. Colin Castleton. Bang. Heading to the line to extend the lead. You could say the Raptors shooting poorly as well, yeah. Wait, they did not... Okay, there we go. They count. I was going to say, they did not count that? Castleton at the line. Free throw, no good. He got the rebound, though, and he used two hands. Let's go. Battle for three. Oh, he almost got an assist, too. Almost an assist. Thank you for joining, Sumaya. Appreciate you joining. Jeez, you just joined, and you're already bitching about getting ignored? You must be fun to hang out with. But shout out to Sumaya for joining us. Appreciate it. It wasn't a compliment. Walter's great today. Unfortunately, Walter hasn't been at his best tonight. But he had a really nice three start of this half, so hopefully a really good second half on the way. Everyone's so bossy today. Look at Froweni Berhane. I just subscribed. Call my name. Now, how it works. If your subscribers on your profile are set to public, it will flash up on screen here when you subscribe. If your subscribers are set to private, which is, I think, the default on YouTube, it won't show up when you subscribe. That's how it works. Another 3 for the Warriors, and then a turnover by the Raptors. They have the ball back down by 3. Kalen's the number 1 today. We support Kalen. Room tour. I cannot. The camera is fixed to the computer. I do not care to do a room tour right now. I'm watching the game. E.J. Liddell. He probably could have been suspended, to be honest. Lawson got burned there by Tui. Got back, though, and got the block. There we go. Castleton out in transition to battle. Corner 3 for Martin. Nope. Front rim and away. I show a box score. At a commercial break, sure. Or at the end of the third, I'll show it. AJ Lawson. What is this chat divulging into right now? Castleton is like the drummer from Def Leppard. I didn't know he had 2 hands. Hey, he on his free throw miss, he caught it with both hands. At least he's learning a little bit. Boxer. We'll save it for the end of the third, but it's getting better. It's getting better for the Raptors 100%. What are we on about? You'd think I'd get a little bit of respite from work here. Do I even like Metallica? I kind of like Metallica. Honestly, I have a friend who likes Metallica more than me, who had an extra ticket to their concert in Toronto, and offered me a ticket because people canceled on him, and I went, and I had a fun time at the show. So I bought a shirt. That's all. Do you create videos content at my other job? I do create videos and content at my job. I wouldn't call YouTube necessarily my job. Actually, I would, but I do, in fact, do a lot of content. That is the primary aspect of my actual job. Can I make content? I guess it's up for you to decide if you think I do create content. What's the score? It's 69-67 for the Raptors. With there's 9 minutes and 60 seconds to go. Castleton. How did Castleton not block? I mean, I'm not sure I did it. I'm not just he was there. He just didn't get the touch on that. Lawson for 3. Hasn't quite been the one for Lawson either. What's Lawson at tonight? Yeah, he can explode. Throw him down there. Yeah, Lawson's 1 of 6. Our heavy hitters have not come to play here. We're really having to grind through this one. Chucky Hepburn, long 2. We're not settling for those. You know, now that he takes that shot in mid-range, there's been very few settling for shots in mid-range by the Raptors Summer League team. I haven't really noticed it. But now that he takes that shot there, I'm kind of like, wow, I haven't had many of those shots that I've just been unhappy with like that. So if you guys want to check out some of the content I do with my full-time job, my 9 to 5, I'll send you the link to the channel where I'm primarily doing content these days. It's Circles Off. I work in sports betting media. I will send you the link. Feel free to go check out and support my other work at my job. Thank you, Chris. I'm glad you like the content. Appreciate it. Hepburn makes me sad, Terrence says. Usually, if you're undrafted, it's for a reason, respectfully. Armstrong for 3, knocks it down. Warriors up 4. We're in a real battle here, no pun intended. Walter for 3. Just cannot get things going tonight. I feel like the Warriors are really feeling this one right now. Lager's tasting good. I'm enjoying my Coors Bank. 10-0 run by the Warriors. So they've had a 16-0 run and they've had a 10-0 run, and they're only up by 4 in this game. Kind of crazy. So down by 4, we've got Warriors to the line here with Minin. Well, Jacoby Walter is open for 3. You're not going to tell him not to shoot it. I know he isn't making it, but you're open, you shoot him. Chance to make it a 6-point game at the line. It does not, but they get the rebound. Then it's deflected out of bounds for a Warriors ball. I thought that should have been a Raptors ball, but it is what it is. Or they changed it. No, it is a Raptors ball. Okay, 51-46. 11-0 run, Raptors ball. Elijah Martin driving. Tough shot at the rim. And he's fouled. He's going to head to the line. Tough shot there. Might have been better served kicking it out, but drew the foul, so he'll head to the line. Chance to get the 2 points anyways. Elijah Martin at the free throw line for the Raptors. Try to trim this down to a 1-possession game. First free throw is good. As a reminder, guys, if you're enjoying the content so far, please make sure you have hit the like button and support the channel. What are we at for likes today? We got 62. Appreciate it. We got a lot of people watching today. I guess my fellow Raptors YouTuber decided not to stay up for this one. No, but thank you. Appreciate it. For real. Madsen backing down Shed. Good defense.
Yes,
kick out, though. Doesn't go. Rebound by Lawson. He's got a lot of rebounds tonight. Lawson underneath to Murray-Boyles. Pump fake up and in. Murray-Boyles leading the way for the Raptors on 18 points. Is it 16 points? No. Oh, he's got 2 more here. I think that's 16 points from Murray-Boyles. Throws it down off of the errant turnover by the Warriors. Raptors lead 52-51. Look at Jonathan Mobile on the bench. He's hyped up. Armstrong on the ball. Defended full court by Walter. And stolen again. Oh, he won it back. But a foul. Raptors ball. Look at the hustle. Look at the fight. All of a sudden, the Raptors lead by 1. Ball back. Defensive masterminds. We got another super chat from Ben Peltz. Thank you so much for sending it in. It says, CMB don't want to be on Team Brunson over Team Steph Doncic. What does this even say? Both don't want to be on Team Brunson over Steph Doncic. I have no idea what you're saying. Jamal Shed in the paint. Lays it up. Another miss by him, but Murray-Boyles cleans it up. That's 18 points for Murray-Boyles. Jamal Shed struggling here. No field goals yet. 0 of 7, but Murray-Boyles mopping up, adding on to his terrific game. This is the Colin Murray-Boyles coming out party. 54-51. CMB has some paws. That's a good way of describing it. He's got some big mitts on those long arms. Why isn't Moa playing? He has a hand injury. Murray-Boyles balling. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a plus 17 tonight. He's 7 of 10. He's got a 3, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 assists. That's our 9th overall pick. That's our guy. That's our 9th overall pick, ladies and gentlemen. He's boiling up, indeed. Colin Murray is boiling tonight. Boiling hot. That's good, Kyle. I like that. Why didn't I think of that? I just felt like in the first 2 games murray-boyles played that they weren't. I said in the video I did yesterday, I don't know how much of it is he's just not getting the ball. They're not running plays for him. I don't know how much of it is he's just not capable of getting his shot. Kind of answering, it's pretty clear they just need to run sets for him and he's gonna eat. So he's looking exciting here. Very exciting. Damn, somebody unsubbed. We were at 18,576. Tough. Sorry you fell out of love with me. Boiling hot. Shed. He's fouled. Jamal Shed having a tough night. Not a good day to have earlier scheduled a Jamal Shed hype video slated to be released on August 13th. Keep a lookout for that. He's not playing too well here. Gets the free throw to go. Nah, one game doesn't define a player. I'm just joshing you. But August 13th, I'm serious. Jamal Shed video. Actually, unconfirmed, because if I don't manage to make enough videos in time, I'll have to restructure the schedule a bit. But sometime in August, there's a video coming out about Jamal Shed. Raptors lead 56-51. Can they get another steal? They can. It's a travel by the Warriors. We are all over them right now. Bernard here talking shit to Jacoby. Bro, you just traveled. Like, how are you talking shit? 56-51. And a technical, maybe? They called something. Double technical? I don't know what. I think it was a double tech on Walter and Bernard there. Who the fuck is this Bernard guy? I swear he's barely played today. He's talking all this smack. Discord is in the link in the description. Call murray-boyles for 3. This one doesn't go. Oof. I might have stood up for that one. Layup there. Does not go for... How do you say this guy's name? Menon? I don't know. Discord links in the description. Judging by your behavior here, I don't think you'll last very long, though. I have to be on my moderator shit right now. I like OG too. Sadly, the only OG jersey I ever ended up owning was a practice jersey. I never got one with his actual name on it. Shed dumps it off to Shamshay. Great pass and a nice finish by Ulrich Shamshay. Raptors by 7. Is that their largest lead? 58-51? I think it might be. Bernard outside. What you got, bro? Jacoby got you. Oh, no, he got past him. and threw away the dunk, or threw away the layup off the bottom of the rim. But Shamshay can't handle the rebound. It's out of bounds for Rory's ball. This guy yaps too much, man. Get your inbound and shut the fuck up. Get the ball in. Can't believe he won the championship without OG. The Raptors literally said when OG was healthy, they're like, you know what? We are so fucking stacked that we will be okay not playing OG. Lawson with the steal and throws it down.
There goes that man.
Whew. There we go. And then he fouls the other way. OG was healthy for the finals, and the Raptors were like, you know what? We're going to be fine without him. Not necessarily from a, like, he's not good enough standpoint, but more like we are in such a rhythm. We are so locked in right now with this rotation that we don't want to mess with it. But then again, Patrick McCaw did play in the finals. So it's like, if we're going to play Patrick McCaw a few minutes, why did we not just play OG Anunoby a few minutes? That's a strange one, actually. Never thought about that. Bernard to the rim. Misses again. This brother stinks. Malachi Flynn. Oh, boy. Malachi Flynn. Yikes. Now, that brother stinks. What is Malachi Flynn up to these days? Is he still kicking it in Summer League? Jamal Shed, tough layup. And there we go. 43 seconds to go in the third. Jamal Shed has his first field goal of the game. Bernard kicks it out. The long three doesn't go. Rebound. Nice rebound by Elijah Martin. Gets it to Lawson. Back out to Walter. Let's cool it. Shot clock, game clock separated by about 6. We're up by 9. Let's take our time here. Come up with a good shot. 10 seconds to go in the shot clock now. Shamshay, tough one with the right, doesn't go. Rebound to Bernard. They got 5 seconds to get up the floor. Chewy hucks up the 3, doesn't go. And the Raptors will take a 9-point lead into the fourth quarter. Malachi Flynn currently plays for Baseshahir College. Baseshahir College of the Turkish Basketball Super League. Apparently plays in Turkey. You think Eric Flynn's still bitching about his playtime or what? Will there ever be, now this will sound, this is an extremely disrespectful thing to say, so I won't say no disrespect. Maybe disrespectful. Will there ever be a player worse than Malachi Flynn who will get a 50-point game? Like, I mean, I don't want to be like, not to be like mean to him, but like he's probably, I mean, he's got to be the worst player to ever score 50 points in an NBA game. This does not work this time, but I apologize. You know what? I'll be nice and say I tend to say that if your career ends in the NBA, your career as a professional basketball player has not ended. You've always got opportunity to grow. You've always got opportunity to play abroad. You've always got opportunity to play professionally and succeed and win stuff. Ask Kem Birch. Ask Jabari Parker. President Q has the worst basketball IQ of all time. He might be up there, honestly. He might be up there. All right, fourth quarter, the foul early, the technical as well. We got to, I don't want this one getting dragged out again. So technical on Walter will send Bernard to the line. They got a little bit of a feud brewing, excuse me. His free throw is good. Matt watching all the way from Italy. Good morning from Italy. How's the cappuccino this morning? Do you bet on UFC? Sometimes. Oh, I don't know shit about UFC. Three ball for Hawkins doesn't go. Rebound Martin. Raptors up 8. Martin to the rim. Tough layup doesn't go. Here come the Warriors the other way. And one drops for the Warriors. This game's getting a little chippy, man. We got to fix up here. The game's getting a little chippy. The Warriors, they could do it. When's the next UFC event? I'm an extraordinarily casual UFC enjoyer. Missed free throw. So Raptors up 6. Elijah Martin with it. Elijah Martin drives to the rim and draws the foul. This Saturday. Oh. Yeah, I guess I could toss it on for the main card. Who's the main event? Elijah Martin, man. NBA players are so fucking stupid sometimes. Elijah Martin had his workout delayed for the Raptors because he showed up to the fucking airport without a passport. What the fuck do you think was gonna happen, man? You know what? I guess to give him the benefit of the doubt, he's from Florida. You're never close to the Canadian border. I don't know. I guess he's never left the country or something. But fuck, man, that's funny. Oh my God, Shamshay, bro. I'm trying to gas you up. He's missed a few bunnies today. He's missed a few bunnies. Oh, Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier. Oh, that'll be pretty good. Ooh, nice play there. Lost in the battle. Lays it in. Who I got? I don't know. Let's see who's favored. You don't need a pastor or famous. Problem was he was a rookie. That's actually not true at all. You still need a passport if you're famous. NBA, the Raptors go through customs every time they do an away trip. Like, they need their passports on them. It's actually a pretty even fight. Max Holloway's a slight favorite. Slight favorite, though. I gotta tune into that. We will be there. We will be there. My fiance does martial arts. She's pretty fucking good, too, so she'll probably enjoy watching as well. I work in sports betting. I wouldn't call myself a betting analyst. But my day job is in sports betting, so. Am I sharp? Depends what you classify as sharp. I'm not originating, but I'm winning. You know. I know the information who's good. I know who's got good information, and I do top-down stuff on my own. Nothing fancy. But winning is hard, and I win. Got banned in a book. Whoa. You're in the wrong place to be gassing yourself up like that. Sure, man. You probably did. I do not want to join your fantasy football league. 66-56. Out from the timeout. Warriors on offense moving the ball well. You know, the Warriors have moved the ball quite well on offense today. Not to sound snobby or anything, but this is my third Coors Banquet of the night, and I don't feel shit. Chucky Hepburn out to Lawson for three. In and out. And a foul on the floor. Jameson Battle draws it. I am a heavyweight. I'm a large boy. To be fair, I have had some food, and it's been over the course of like 4 hours. So, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. 3 beers in 4 hours is like standard, yeah. So I wonder why I stayed up to 12 to watch Summer League. Because it's good basketball. Martin to the rim again. Oh, it didn't fall. I thought it went in. Didn't fall. Somehow, just fell away. Other end, Madsen for three. Doesn't go. Shamshay. Gotta have that, little Rich. Gotta have that, man. Come on. Battle just took Madsen's lunch money there. I just snatched it away. Martin. Floater. Doesn't go. It's a little fucking funny. We gotta make these, man. We gotta make these. I wouldn't call myself a beer addict. I do enjoy a beverage, though. Let's call it as it is. This Summer League Raps team is better than the 79 Warriors. Well, let's be better than the Summer League Warriors before we talk about that. I'm not much of a marijuana guy. I prefer the beer. Here is a situation. Raptors up 10, win, and in the Summer League playoffs, likely as the 1 seed. Lose, and they are out. Fine margins. Phoenix, I had the worst trip in Montreal. What'd you do? Too strong? Madsen for 2. Puts it at an 8-point game. How much money do these rookies get for winning the Summer League? I actually don't know. I'm sure the ring they get is worth quite a lot. Just for like the parts, you know. Murray-Boyles throws down at the rim after a nice feed by Hepburn. Colin Murray-Boyles is up to 20 points in this one. I think that's more than his other 2 games combined. Battle with a steal. Oh, nearly a steal. Warriors get it back and then throw it away. Another turnover forced by the Raptors. It's the defense. It's all in the defense for this Raptors team. What is this Warriors team about? They're 2-1. I mean, they ain't even that bad. This is a pretty low-scoring game. Although we're going to get to about 80. Three ball for Lawson. He hesitated this time. Sidestep and bang. A.J. Lawson. There we go. Been missing quite a lot tonight, but not on that occasion. Another steal. Chucky Hepburn going up court. Dishing off to Lawson, who lays it in. Quick 5 points by A.J. Lawson. Has the Raptors in the ascendancy here. 12 points now for Lawson, who's having a much better second half. Raptors lead by 15. They lead by 15 in a game in which they have relinquished a 10-0 run and a 16-0 run on separate occasions. Pretty stunning, to be honest. I agree. I do feel inclined to agree with you, Mishi Green. I feel like CMB could have done this in the first few games. They actually fed him the ball. I was wondering in the video I did yesterday, I talked about it. I said, is it they're not getting him the touches, or is it he's just not capable? It seems like it was a touches problem. I did not bet on the Summer League here. No. I don't have money in this game. Wow, did Shamshay just fucking drill? Man, Shamshay has not had a good game. I'm sorry. He just drilled it out of bounds there. Oh, man, this is your chance, man. He's missed some rebounds. He's missed some good looks on the inside. It has not been his game today. That doesn't make him a bad player. It just has not been his game today. Madsen feeds Mobley. Now Minnan. He's fouled. Chance to Trentman to this 15-point lead with 4:35 to go. I got to be up at 7:45, man. Brutal situation. But hey, we're having fun. I'm happy to be hanging out with you guys. You've made this night a fun one. Thank you so much, everybody. 160 people here. Holy shit. What are y'all doing here? What y'all doing at watching Summer League at 12:20 a.m. Eastern Time? If you guys are enjoying, make sure you've hit the like button. I think we got a chance at 100 likes today, y'all. We are 27 likes away from 100. Make sure you've hit that like button if you've not done so already. 4:35 to go. Let's make it happen. Thank you, GR Jr. Best way for me to watch a game, too. Hanging out with you guys. Shed, shoot it, bro. What's going to happen? Tough. He missed. Rebound, Shams. No, rebound on Martin. Excuse me. Shams takes off. Martin, corner three. Doesn't go. Kawhi got traded to Toronto. Armstrong with it. Defended by Lawson. Raptors look like they're going to close with Lawson, Walter, Murray-Boyles, Shed, and Martin. So small-ish lineup here. Pretty small. I mean, it's a small ball line. Murray-Boyles is pretty much the biggest guy. And a shot and make on the inside for the Warriors. It's a 12-point game. 3:53 to go. Nice take there by Minnan. All right, we were up by 10 pretty late against Denver 2 days ago, and in the end, they made it. They hit back-to-back threes and made it really close. We're up by 11 here, up by 12 in the clutch here. Let's not turn it over at half court. We got it back. Okay. Let's finish strong here. Let's do the job. Let's get the win. Lawson inside to Martin. Nice layup, nice cut, back door, and a good feed by Lawson to find him. 14-point game. Oh, kick out to Armstrong. Ah, nearly got stolen, and he makes the three. 11-point game. Shed in the corner to Walter. Now Lawson for three. Can't stay hot. Rebound bounces out to Walter, who saves it, but into the hands of a Warriors player. Other side, Mobley going up strong, but he's fouled by Murray-Boyles. Good foul. Good foul. Make him earn it at the line, which he's not a great free throw shooter. Closing game is a bit tough, but I don't think they'll have enough time to come back. Well, they've got 248. I'm going to sleep well after this. Fantastic Four. Gonna slap. When does it come out? July 25th. Fuck, no. It comes out the day my vacation starts. I have to go 3 fucking weeks without spoilers for when I get back. Oh my God. That's a shame. That is a shame. I think I knew that already. Wow, that's bad timing. That is bad timing. Winning Summer League. Let's win this game first. We'll get to the semis. So, Summer League schedule, by the way. So here's the deal. Saturday, I'm pretty busy. I have plans in the afternoon and at night. However, if the earlier the better here. If the Raptors are playing Saturday at like 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock, I would assume ESPN has the semis, right? So 4 and 6, I can stream. I can stream for 4, but not for 6. Basically, if it's 3:30 or 4, I can stream. If it's not, I can't stream. For the final, I should be, if they make the final, I should be able to stream, no matter what. Hopefully, they have an early game Saturday so I can stream. And they have to make it first, though, of course. Mobley at the line, misses the first free throw. Still 11-point game. MMO in the Warriors. Second one is good. 75-65. As Jamal Shed works his way over half court. In the corner to Martin, closing the game. Getting trusted with some big minutes here. Shed pass the screen to Walter for 3. Doesn't go. Shamshay on the rebound. Puts it up. Ah, that's weak, bro. Go up strong. Wow. Oof. Shamshay been great the first 3 games. He struggled tonight. 2 of 7 for the big man. Plus 17, though. You got a technical? I think Isaiah Mobley just got a technical. Indeed, he did. So Walter at the line. That is Evan Mobley's brother, yes. Can't you tell? I mean, look at this guy. He looks exactly like his brother. A little bit thicker than Evan, though, I must say. Shamshay at the line makes the first free throw. These Raptors games have been grinders. Hey, we got a bunch of grinders on this team. We got a bunch of dogs, man. Second free throw. Also good. 2 of 2 for Ulrich. Armstrong nearly turns it over. Warriors looking to create something. Down 13, 2 minutes to go. And pass to the corner, deflected away by Shed. Good defense. Out of bounds for Warriors ball. Inbound to Mobley. Driving. Kicking out to Shackelford. Step back three. Doesn't go. Rebound. Murray-Boyles can't quite corral it. Shackelford has it again. 2 minutes left. Another miss by the Warriors. Another offensive rebound. 3-ball up by Armstrong. No good. Can we get a rebound, please? We cannot. We're playing small here, but somebody's got to come down with one eventually. Shamshay defending Mobley up top. Deflects it away. And it's a over and backcourt violation. I thought Shamshay had deflected that, but I guess not. Over and back by Isaiah Mobley. He's asking for the deflection. He's not going to get it. Mobley coming off. Didn't look super impressive, unfortunately. Pretty good in college with Evan playing next to Evan. They played on the same team. USC, I believe. Shed to Walter. Why not? Pull that up. Doesn't go again. Murray-Boyles on the rebound. Jacoby Walter, rough night. 1 of 11, 1 of 9 from 3. After I gassed him up in the video yesterday. Murray-Boyles under the rim. Can't finish this time. Shamshay can't get the rebound. 1:08 to go for the Warriors to come back. But time, I mean, they're pretty much out of time here. Minin stripped but fouled by Murray-Boyles. Free throws good there for Minin to start. I think they've resigned to their fate, the Golden State Warriors here. The Warriors have 30 turnovers, but the Raptors only have 78 points off it. The Raptors have forced like 30 turnovers a game in Summer League. This is absurd. Our offense stinks, man. It's really getting masked by the amount of possessions we have. Our offense stinks, doesn't it? 120 turnovers in fucking 4 games. We should be winning by fucking 4 quadrillion every game. It's fun still, though. It's fun. It is grinding. They're grinding it out. Oh, man. 14% from 3. And we're winning by, with that free throw, we're winning by 12. Raptors going to empty the bench. How about that? Going garbage time here. Afforded that luxury. 14%. That's a winning percentage. It is today, and it's it looks like it's a 1 seed in the summer. Oh, you guys said the Clippers are destroying the Nuggets, though, right? So I guess the Clippers could pass us in theory. Depends how much they win by. Although we're winning by 13, I would be hard pressed to believe the Clippers win by enough where we aren't the 1 seed. When are the Raptors going to draft their first Aussie? Oof. I don't know, mate. Black Fox has subscribed. Welcome to the Amateur Hour Army. Appreciate you subscribing. If you're new to the channel, guys, make sure you subscribe for more Raptors content. Daniel Harris, thank you for watching from Australia, by the way. First Aussie mate, I don't know. Oh, Nuggets destroying the Clippers. That's what it is. Okay. So we're good. The Clippers are gonna lose. The Raptors will be the 1 seed. Yeah, 1 seed Raptors. Let's go. Close it out, boys. 80-69. Shackford fouls Joyner there. Ty Degenhart, by the way, who just subbed in for the Raptors. He is one of the players on an Exhibit 10 deal. Therefore, he gets a bonus if he does sign with the Raptors 905, the G League affiliate. Clifford O'Marie, we got to look at as well. Wow, Joyner is a short king, man. How tall is he? He has my ass. It says 6'1", bro. My boy is not 6'1". Look at this guy. I mean no disrespect, but he is not fucking 6'1". Look at him. He's fucking 5'10". Dude, you cannot tell me Joyner, number 18 on the Raptors, is fucking 6'1". Oh, Clifford O'Marie with a big time block. Dude, he's 5'10". There's just no way. And that'll end the game. Time is up. The Raptors, yes indeed, end Summer League as the 1 seed. They are heading to the semifinals. Great stuff. Had to fight here. They were on the wrong end of a 16-0 run and on the wrong end of a 10-0 run in this game, but were able to make good, come up with the win in this one. Great stuff. I'm happy. I'm enjoying these games. I mean, they've forced 120 turnovers in 4 games, which is just ridiculous. But that's the bread and butter. It's the defense. It ain't the offense getting this shit done.
Winner, Gagnon.
It's the defense. And they're trying to instill this defense-first type of culture into the team. And so far it's working. So let's keep it going, guys. It's 12:30. I have to wake up in 7 hours. I'm going to bed. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We're 14 likes away from 100. We had 159 people currently here. Let's make a late push for 100 likes. 14 likes. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. It's a Summer League game, which is supposed to be 2 hours. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so I put in the work. I got to quickly mop up the rest of my job, and then it's off to bed for me. Saturday, it all depends when the Raptors play. I'm going to do my best to schedule. If they make it to the Sunday game, I'll be here for that championship game. I'm excited. You should be as well. Thanks again, guys. Hope to see you in the next one. I'm going to drop a video either tomorrow or Saturday. I should try to, it should come out tomorrow based on the schedule. I'll try to drop a video tomorrow. But there's going to be so much great Raptors content coming at you in the offseason. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more Raptors content. Again, please hit the like button on your way out the door. We're 5 likes away. Come on. Should I stay? We're 5 likes away from 100. 5 more. 5 more. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging on 95 here. That'd be rude. 4 more. I don't usually do this, but come on. We're so close to 100. 98. 2 more. Come on. Come on. 3 hour stream. Support the content. When it hits 100, YouTube, puts that. No, they don't. 100 likes. There we go. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you had as much fun as I did tonight. 3 hours honestly flew by. I'm excited for the rest of the Raptors offseason. Thanks again, guys. Have a great weekend. I hope to see you again very, very soon.